I used to be very active when my children were in school. I was on the Winston Park PTA. I was also Lions Creek PTA. At Monarch High School, I was also on the Student Advisory Council. And the one thing I've always noticed while my children were going through school is our city did not liaison or have a close tie with the schools. Now recently I found out that the city now has something they call a lunch bunch where they meet with principals with all the schools within our city. But the one thing I found out yesterday is none of the PTA members, the president or any of their board members, are invited to these lunch bunches. To me, the best part of having to improve education of children in our city is to have an education advisory council where we can have a board made up of parents, teachers, and educators, and they can talk about, for me, it's about training my children for the future, to make sure that they can go through the education process at public schools and graduate and be able to find either a top college to qualify to get in on a scholarship, preferably, because those colleges rates are not going down, or be able to find a good job, whether it's through one of our technical schools. So having an education and having parents, teachers, and community leaders involved in the education process, I think makes for us a strong city. People come to cities sometimes because of their schools. I was saddened to find out that this elementary school that my children go to is now a Title I school. And it's very sad that parents out there are struggling, but they do want the best for the children in this city. And I think that if you work with the activist parents, the ones that can go to PTA, they're not working 2 jobs, and work with them and help them educate their children so they can be better off than, because that's like the truest gift, that if your children succeeds you. And I think that if our city government could find a committee or board in which parents and teachers and leaders can get together and just have make top education a priority to our city and the residents who live here, that would be just so awesome.